All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I will give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and great millstone who taught me this truth, and a sincere Shalom out there to the hopeful elect. And this is your brethren teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Ken the brother Yasharan, and this is pretty much a spiritual response to this video right here that the brother Ariala from the elder Ariala, I should say, from Dallas did um earlier today. I watched it while I was doing my meal prepping, okay? And you know, it related to a lot of things, okay? You know, I do my instead of cooking all the fucking time, I just make a bunch of food at once. It's simple, man, you know. And what gave me the idea for that, talking about inspiring videos and motivational videos, was a video that Apostle Gabar did a few years ago about living a minimalist uh, lifestyle. You know, and me having a background in computer science, if you want to call it that, you know, I try to, you know, one of the things you got to do is take a problem and solve it in as little steps as possible, you know, with an algorithm, okay? To so that the computer doesn't do so that the computer uses as little instructions as possible, okay? And that one related to me. That's why when I started getting into the meal prepping, okay? Uh, you know, you pretty much take some chicken, some rice, some avocado oil in there for healthy fats. Uh, you know, you put your vegetables, whether it's your broccoli or cauliflower or peas or whatever, you know, or a combination, maybe some peppers or something. You just put it in a big old pot and you make enough for the week. You know, and that's the majority of your cuisine right there. And you know, if you're bulking, you add a little more fats, maybe a little more of the carbohydrate source, the rice. And when you're cutting, you just add a few more vegetables and a little less rice. You know, it's simple and it's minimalist. Okay, because one and you know that's not all I eat. Obviously, you know when I'm not eating that, I mean mostly my shopping list is pretty much that and Greek yogurt and Ezekiel bread and maybe some berries. That's pretty much it. You know, minimalist, just keeping things simple and basic, man. You know, and that's really how you should be in this truth. It's just keeping your eyes single and keeping it focused on what it needs to be on. You know, when you overcomplicate things, okay, that's when you get into trouble, man. When you got your hands dabbled into every little fucking thing. Okay, now on to this video. You know, now brothers, they make videos on all sorts of topics. Okay, whether it's you know more scriptural lessons, more lessons getting into the root words, or getting on other camps for their false doctrine. You know, defending the gospel. You know, condemning this devil or condemning the 2/3, or you know more historical references or current events and uh, prophecies. You know, brothers do all kinds of videos, but this was a more motivational video, okay? Because there's times when you need a little bit of motivation, man. Okay, and all these types of videos are are done with the purpose of making us more well-rounded in this ministry. Okay, and I thought this was a very good video. Now the brother's known for doing them long algorithm videos. Okay, but this was short and sweet and right to the point, man. Learn to play injured, and the brother gave some good examples. Okay, athletes, they always gotta learn to play injured, man. You know, you gotta learn how to roll with the punches. Okay, you know that, and when you look at, and it really got me thinking about the greats. You know, a lot of these elite level. I'm not talking about just professional, but elite level athletes. One of the things that they do really well is when they have an injury, they seem to overcome it and play through it better than the others. Like one of the athletes that really comes to mind when it comes to that is Kobe Bryant. Okay, he was, for a couple seasons he had serious problems with his feet, and he had to learn how to pretty much shoot different. Okay, you know, get uh change his body's leverage and so on and so forth. And he excelled, man, and he had some of his best seasons ever playing injured. Okay, so you pretty much got to roll with whatever comes your way, man. Okay, now I'm gonna get a couple scriptures here. This video isn't gonna be too long. This is Ephesians 4:11. Ephesians 4:11. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors, and some teachers. Now, when you get into Corinthians 12, it talks about the different offices of the church, right? And there's also different spiritual gifts. It gets into that chapter as well. Okay? Some brothers are more into videos that uh, are about motivation. Some brothers are more into videos about more geopolitics, like the brother I whose video I'm mentioning now. He's real into them geopolitics. Okay, he's known for his World War III algorithms. That's a gift that he was given. Now every brother is given that gift. And I'm not saying that brothers just got one single gift. No, but brothers are actually, a lot of the brothers that I've spoken to over the years, they're very talented, man, in many different ways. Okay, you know, some brothers are helpers. Some brothers are better with the herbs and healing sicknesses. Okay, some brothers are better with technology, and you really got to understand what your gifts are and how you can apply them to the ministry. Some brothers are more like Apostle Rakah. I mean, if he wanted to, he could get a damn good job as a motivational speaker. if he, I could totally see him being a good motivational speaker, man. Right? Because there's times when my spirit's been down over the years, and Apostle Rakah, he just fires you up, man. You know, uh, verse 12, for the perfecting of the saints. Okay, meaning what? Making brothers more well-rounded. Okay, more complete. And in order to do that, we have to fight the obstacles that are placed before us, like the brother was getting into in the video. Okay, you gotta learn to play injured, man. You gotta learn to play with the cards that you dealt with. All right, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, and honestly, there's a lot of lessons to be learned in those situations. Okay, I know everybody's heard that phrase of walk a mile in a man's shoes. You know, That's what's beautiful about this truth. There's brothers from every walk of life that have different life experiences, different lessons learned, you know. But really, a man of the Lord is going to take things that's going on in his life and things that he sees, and he's going to apply wisdom to it. He's not going to be no fucking simp, okay? Not going to be no damn simp, man. For the edifying of the body of Yahweh Shai. That's really what it's about, man. No matter what facet you choose to edify in, no matter what way your video chooses to edify a brother, okay, it's all about the edification. Whether it's a 10-minute video, a half-hour video, an hour-long video, whether it's just a commentary. Okay, I see a lot of brothers, they drive around, or like Apostle Gabari does the walking and the talking. Okay, and Lord willing, I'm gonna start doing that once it's not fucking 0 degrees with the damn wind chill around here. Okay, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yahushua. Okay, because that's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to be perfected through the Spirit, in order for gold, like the scriptures talk about, gold tried in the furnace. Okay, it's got to be perfected. It's got to be melted down, and each time it gets melted down, more and more impurities come out. That's how you got to look at the things that are going on, the obstacles that are faced in front of you. And if you come forth as gold, you're gonna continue on. Okay, you're gonna keep pushing. You're not gonna be entangled with the things of the flesh. Let me get that. Was it Second Timothy or is it First Timothy? It's Second Timothy 2 and 3. Second Timothy 2 and 3. Therefore, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Okay, endure hardness and become a better soldier for it, man. Okay, don't just have that wimpy ass fucking woe is me pussy spirit. Now, it is true that the things that go on, they do affect us. I'm not saying that. I'm not sitting here boasting like I'm some bad motherfucker. Okay, but you learn to deal with it, man. You know, you learn to deal with those things. And like the brother said in the like the brother titled the video, you learn to play injured, man. Hey, that's why we're in a brotherhood, man. If you're having a issue, hey, sometimes you just need someone to fucking talk to, man. That's what brothers are for. Okay? Now that don't mean that you go around treating brothers like they're a fucking marriage counselor. Okay, with all your problems and that, we're not guidance counselors. We go through things too, okay? And sometimes we don't have all the answers. Sometimes you just get a response that you don't want to hear, like, "Yo, man, just fucking suck it up." Right? But that's how it is sometimes, man. Sometimes you just got to suck it up. Sometimes you got to deal with it on your own, and not go through the brothers, man. Okay? No man that warreth, verse 4, entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Okay, because a soldier that's too worried about seeing his baby and his wife You know, that's been in plenty of movies where he didn't get to go home and see his wife. And then you know, we know how these women are. If you're a soldier out at war, your woman's uh she's freaking she got all kinds of rods all over her, man. You know, I ain't even trying to get too graphic. She's having all kinds of fun while you're away. And then when you get back, oh, I thought about you every day. Okay. Meanwhile, she got the maintenance guy giving it to her up on the fucking ledge of the sink while you're gone, man. Or one of her coworkers is coming over and she's got a smile on her face, getting the business. Okay, you know. Anyways, that's beside the point. That he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. That's another thing that we have to strive for is the masteries, right? And that's what these things that we go through do, you know? It's like being forged in the fire. In the fire, okay? Let me see where I should start here. Oh, we'll start at 24. 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. Okay? Just because there's a hurdle in the way don't mean you stop running. Okay? And you'll be a better man of the Lord for it, man. Okay? Because sometimes the Lord puts things in your life to check your integrity. In fact, I'll say this, a lot of times the Lord puts things in your life to fucking check your integrity, man. You gotta look at these things as a test sometimes. See if you're gonna do the right thing or stay the right course or have the right focus. Okay? And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Okay? Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. So we have to be temperate in all things while we strive for this mastery, man. Because there's really so much to learn and apply to yourself. Okay? Because a man that has wisdom is gonna, I wouldn't say overthink, but think about things, man, and how he can better himself instead of just instead of how regular Jake on the street deals with things, having that woe is me spirit on him all the fucking time, man. We're past that, okay? We're way past that, man. We have a great purpose here, and a lot of guys they don't understand that. They don't understand what their purpose is in this truth, man, and then they just wither away. Okay, then they just fucking wither away, man. Let me get an example. Oh wait, okay, an account of Paul writing the things that he went through. Now we know the patience and the faith of Job, right? We know that scripture. Okay, this is an account of what Paul went through. So think about what you're going through on your journey. I guarantee you, a majority of brothers haven't gone through anything compared to what Paul went through, or Job. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians 11:22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Are they ministers of Yahweh Shai? I speak as a fool. I am more, and labors more abundant, and stripes above measure, and prisons more frequent, and deaths oft. Okay, Paul giving an account of the things he's going through, man, which he's pretty much giving the hint, hey, just suck it up. You see what I'm going through, and the Lord still got me, right? Of the Jews, 5 times received I 40 stripes, save one. So Paul got his ass whooped. Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once was I stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day have I been in the deep, in journeyings often, in perils of waters, in perils of robbers. Man, Paul went through some shit, man. In perils of my own countrymen, in perils by the heathen, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, and perils among false brethren. Now that I'm thinking about this, man, I don't even know a brother who's been through even half this. Okay? So that just shows how merciful the Most High is, man. He made Paul go through a lot uh, for the ministry, man, the shake of the ministry for the believers. And weariness and painfulness and watchings often, and hunger and thirst, and fastings often, and cold and nakedness. Besides those things that are without, that which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches. And despite all that shit that he went through, what was his motivation? Okay? His motivation was the care of the churches. Okay? So you got Paul who went through all that, and yet you got guys that can't even put up videos, man. You got guys that can't even put up they act like that's too much. Okay? They act like helping a brother out is too fucking much, man. They act like when they get rebuked that keeping their mouth shut is too damn much, man. You don't know what I'm going through. Unreal, man. Anyways, with that, I hope y'all were edified. Till next time, shalom.